It doesn't matter how hard you try to plan, forecast, or control life. It always has a way of unfolding in ways that you didn't expect, which might lead to disappointment. Life is full of surprises, both pleasant and sad. Frustration or even despair if you cling to how things should be rather than accepting how they are. You often ignore what's happening right now because you think something better is coming. You think that if you get what you want, you will be happy. But when you finally get what you wanted, you just find something else to want. This can make you feel sad and disappointed because you're always looking for the next thing instead of enjoying what you have. We humans always want more because it's normal for us to look for what we don't have. But the problem is, we get so caught up in wanting things that we forget to enjoy what's already around us. This makes us unhappy, and the cycle keeps going. If you try to see the present moment as perfect, things will come to you more easily. You have to understand that what's happening now is a result of what you did before. This doesn't mean you should stop wanting things. Instead, you should think about your desires in a different way, so you can enjoy what you have while still looking forward to what's next. Have you ever noticed that when you really want something to happen, it often doesn't happen the way you expect? But when you stop worrying about it and just let things be, it seems to happen without any trouble. When things don't go the way you hoped they would, you feel let down, which is why you worry so much about how things should be. Maybe there's a better way. Instead of worrying so much about how things should be, you could try to accept how things are. This might make you happier in the long run. Albert Einstein once said that we cannot solve our problems with the same level of thinking that created them. Your way of thinking can sometimes cause problems. You can't always change what occurs around you, so you need to alter how you respond to things, since that's what you have control over. If you change the way you think, you may be able to make things better. You can't always change what happens around you. It was Marcus Aurelius who said, "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart." Life is always changing, and sometimes things happen that you don't like. This can make you unhappy. However, what if you looked at these things differently? Every bad thing that happens can teach you something, and if you keep an open mind, you can learn from your experiences and use them to tell a compelling story about your life that you can. Whether you believe in fate or free will, there are some things that are simply out of your control. Think about someone who has been in a car accident. Their lives changed in an instant. Life can change very quickly, so it is important to pay attention to what really matters to you. If you stop fighting against the way things are and just go with the flow, you might find more peace and happiness in your life. Think back on occasions when you faced challenges but were able to overcome them. As a result, you probably gained some wisdom and were more resilient. Think about the Big Bang that created the universe, or the process of being born. You may or may not believe in the Big Bang, but this is just an example. The Big Bang and the process of being born were both messy, chaotic events, but they led to something wonderful. Even when things seem tough, remember that you've been through difficulties before and come out the other side. You are part of the process by which life works things out, and you're a part of that process. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said that once you make a decision, the universe conspires to make it happen. Pain and struggle can lead to new beginnings and creation. Think about how you were born. Your parents met, and even though many things could have kept them apart, they came together, and you were born. That's like a miracle, and it shows that life has a way of making things work out. So even in difficult times, remember that good things can come from pain and struggle, and that life has a way of supporting you. When things don't go the way you planned, Try to learn from the experience. Remember that you are a part of the universe, and the universe can't experience life without you. You're not just living life, you're a part of it. So don't waste time wishing for something else or hoping for something better. Listen to your heart and feel your way through life when things don't go the way you planned. Try to learn from the experience. Remember that you are a part of the universe, and the universe can't experience life without. Be present in this now and pay attention to what's going on in the world around you. After all, what's supposed to happen to you will happen, regardless of whether or not you want it to. The greatest thing you can do is just be here in this moment and enjoy the ride. I really hope that you found today's lesson informative. If you would like to show your support for what I'm doing, please forward this information to the people you care about and let me know what you think. Your involvement means a lot to me, and I'd be pleased to have you accompany me on this adventure. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I wish you luck in your endeavors.